The Property Show is powered by realty.com.au. Today we're going just north of Brisbane, 136 k's, to beautiful Noosa on the Sunshine Coast. Noosa Springs to be exact, and a very private villa at the Palms precinct at Noosa Springs. It's in a master plan community set in a beautiful natural environment around lakes and a golf course. Bron from Stella Property joins me. Bron, welcome to the show. Great to have you here, and what a wonderful setting that you're in right there. We'll talk about the property in a moment, but firstly, welcome.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Good to be here.
Now, in the introduction, Bron, I mentioned Noosa, Noosa Heads, Noosa Springs. Tell me about the area Noosa, because it's so iconic, isn't it?
It absolutely is, because it's both a holiday destination and it's also people live here and enjoy it every day of the year. Magic weather, we've got beautiful day today, around about the 20 to 23, and this is the middle of winter. We've got beautiful beaches, beautiful national park, restaurants to die for. What else would you need?
It's a pristine area, there's no doubt, and you know we're very fortunate. We live on the north side of Brisbane, so whenever we go to the Sunshine Coast, it's just magic. The entire Sunshine Coast, but Noosa is the real standout. It's the iconic area. Bron, I also mentioned in the opening about a master. It's a master planned community. Can you tell me what that means?
Yes, it was the brainchild of the Starkey family, and it started around about probably the late 90s, and he travelled, decided he was going to do a community around a golf course. He successfully achieved what he set out to do. We've got a magnificent 18-hole golf course, and then we've got something like 300 homes set around all the golf course, and yes, it's just magnificent.
Yeah, I would imagine also that that provides a great level of security as well, Bron, does it? Is that one of the features?
Absolutely. It's what we call a gated community. So we're one of the few places that still has 24-hour surveillance. So we can live in here, in the home here that I'm doing. There's not a lock. So people just come and go. Unless you let the gatehouse know, strangers don't come in. So it's a beautiful, calm, relaxing environment to live in.
Now, we're going to have a look through the home in just a moment. We've got a video that we're going to roll with, but I understand the property itself is relatively new. It was only built in 2007, and given that it's in such a small enclave, I imagine these properties wouldn't come up for sale very often, Bron.
Probably not, and I think it's a destination. It's a home that you don't have to play golf, but lots of people do. So if you want that nice, relaxing environment, then this is the place to come.
Yeah, whether or not you play golf, I think the mere fact that there's a golf course there brings on the feeling of a lot of space, a lot of greenery. Just a lovely environment in which to live. Now, we mentioned golf courses and we also mentioned lake. How close is the property to those?
Look, if you walk, it's probably 200 metres. If you go in the cart and you want to go over onto the course, it's probably about 500 metres, and it takes you about 2 minutes in the golf cart.
And how close is it to all the restaurants we mentioned earlier? Because I know walking up and down the main street of Noosa itself, just some wonderful restaurants right on the beach. How close are you?
Well, we've got a beautiful restaurant, Relish, at the clubhouse at the golf course. But if I wanted to get in the car, I can drive 10 minutes and probably choose from up to 100 magnificent restaurants.
Yeah, wow. Well, I can hear the birds chirping in the background. It's absolutely wonderful, the setting you're in. But let's go a little deeper. Let's have a look at the video that we've got that's available of the property. Then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about prices and inspections and so on. So let's roll with the video. Bron, absolutely delightful video. Thank you for allowing us to look inside the property there too. Now, the address, of course, 766 The Palms Precinct, Noosa Springs. Noosa Springs, that's within Noosa Heads, which is within Noosa. Is that the best way to describe it?
Yes, it's a golf course destination with all the homes, the precincts set around the golf course. And
well, we had a look through
a minute from Hastings.
Beautiful. Okay, Hastings, of course, the main street of Noosa. We just had a look through on the video there. What would you think the buyer of this property is going to enjoy most about living there, Bron?
It's great community spirit. We've got a magnificent weather. This is a low-set home, and it's very open plan. So you can either swim, you can potter in the garden, you can go and play golf, you can go and play mahjong with the next door neighbours. There's lots of things to entertain you.
Wonderful. Okay, well now let's talk about price expectation and how we can get an inspection through.
Okay.
Firstly, price.
The price on the property is 1.695.
Yep.
We have inspections by appointment, which is probably preferable because you get a stack of time to enjoy what the property has to offer. It does have open houses on a Saturday.
Okay, well, you can elect to go to an open home, or I think it's a wonderful idea to experience it as a private inspection, because Bron will be able to show you more about the area, talk to you about the facilities, take you through and have a private inspection. So I'd encourage you to do that. If this sounds like the property that ticks all the boxes for you, then give Bron a call. All the details are below. Hey, Bron, thank you for joining us, and such a beautiful setting, and thank the owners too for allowing us to shoot this video. Thank you very much for your time.
Excellent. Thanks very much, Kevin. Have a great day.
No matter where you live, if you have a property for sale or you're about to list it for sale, let us tell the world about it. Ask your agent to make sure your property is listed on realty.com.au and we'll take it from there. We'll be back with more properties on The Property Show, seen exclusively on realty.com.au.